the entire bag because I do not restrict myself anymore. I just set the camera up and I got really nervous. I don't know why. Welcome to a week in my life. I've been wanting to make weekly vlogs because not only do I love watching them, but I feel like there's a lot that I could share about like how I organize my life, how I don't get stressed out working 2 jobs and being like full-time university student and then gymming and meal prepping and keeping my house clean and, you know, also having time for friends and just not going crazy. This has been something I've worked on for like the last 4 years and I feel like I finally have it down to like a nice little routine. So I just wanted to share that with you. And I feel like daily vlogs, you know, they don't work as well to give you like the full picture. I feel like a week is so much better because I don't do the same thing every single day. I just got out of the shower. I washed my hair for the first time in like a week and it felt so good. Like I needed to wash it so bad and now it feels so good. Like that shower was so nice. I thought that I would start this week off on a Sunday because Sunday is the day where I'm kind of getting a little bit burnt out in the week, and it's also when I do all of my planning for the week ahead, which is a process that I want to take you through because I feel like that saves my entire life so that you can plan more effectively and just organize your life a little bit easier. And then we're gonna make dinner, which is a recipe that I want to show you. It's healthy, it's delicious, it's pasta, it has to be delicious, but it's also suitable for vegans, dairy-free, gluten-free, getting your protein in, and then also if you're not vegan, because I'm gonna add shrimp to it, but you don't need to. I need to blow dry my hair more often. It just makes it look so much nicer and gives it so much volume. First tip that I have for you is I just took out all of these things to do my hair. Put them away, okay? Seriously, when you're done with something, just put it away. I know it seems like such a basic thing, but it will help you so much during the week, like not having stuff like pile up and then become like an overwhelming mess. Lucky for me, my hair is like pin straight. I don't really have to actually do anything to it, but I love it when it's curly.
You feel so far away, though you're close. Where's your mind at? I wanna know. A penny for your thoughts. I wanna know what's inside that heart of yours. Ooh, I feel paper thin. Ooh, when will you let me in? Do you let anyone get under your skin? You play it cool, but underneath I know you're hiding something. Do you?
So I just ate dinner. It was really good. Unfortunately, I did neglect to do an assignment that is due tonight, which, considering that's the first time that this has happened this semester, I'm okay with that. I worked an extra shift this week, so that put me at 4 at the restaurant, and typically I only do 3 because I do work another job as well, which I put like 10 hours a week into. Working 30+ hours a week and doing school full-time, a little bit too much. That's me justifying me not doing this assignment. So I'm gonna do that quickly and then we will get to planning. Now that I'm finally finished that painful experience, I'm gonna eat a cookie. I just want you to remember that even if you are trying to reach a fitness goal, or maybe it's a physique or a certain body that you are trying to attain, for example, you can still eat a cookie, you can still eat pasta, and you can still reach your goals. In the past, I have struggled with an eating disorder, and then I spent the last like 2 years fixing my relationship with food, and now I have such a healthy relationship with food again, and I'm so grateful for that. I wasn't even going to tell you that I weigh myself or that I track my food or anything like that, because it's not necessarily something I want to promote, but I do want this to be like a very real, honest like week in my life, and those are things that I do them right now. I won't do them forever. The last thing I will say about food is I'm so grateful and feel so blessed and fortunate to now be in a place where I can eat one cookie, maybe two if I want to, and feel satisfied, feel full, not feel the need, the desire to binge the entire bag, because I do not restrict myself anymore. And it's taken me a long time, like 2 years, I don't even know how long, to get to this point, but you can get there, I promise you. I'm here for you if you're struggling with that right now.
Originally, I was going to show you guys my whole planning process in this vlog, but I realized it's a little bit too complex to fit in and explain everything in detail in this vlog. So I'm going to make an entire separate video on how I do my planning process. But as you'll see here, I'm kind of just planning my entire week out, and every task or every like category of my life is designated to a specific color. And then if I don't get it done, I add these little arrows and I either move it to the next week if possible, or I'll move it to the next day. But like I said, I'll make an entire video dedicated to how I plan everything.
Usually I try to go to bed by 9 o'clock, 10 at the latest. It's like 9:40. I still need to brush my teeth. That's my planning process. Hopefully that made sense. I will see you guys tomorrow, I guess. How exciting.
Good morning. It's 6:30. I'm at the gym. You can't even see the phone. I'm at the gym. I'm a little tired this morning. My workout isn't until 7, but I had to drop my brother off, so I left a little bit early, and now I just sit and drink my like pre-workout. It's not really a pre-workout. It's actually just OxyShred from EHP Labs. I like it because it's like a little bit of caffeine, like a very little bit. I just like the fact that it doesn't make me tingly and jittery, which causes me to crash because I don't do well with caffeine, but I find my workouts are better with caffeine, so it's like a nice little in-between. I've been in the gym for an hour and it's like covered in snow. Take me back to Australia.
I've showered, done all my skincare, and now it's breakfast time. Thank goodness, because I'm so hungry.
Today for breakfast, we have egg whites, 2 eggs, I have potato and kale, some ketchup. This is so good on egg. Peanut butter and honey on toast, and a bowl of banana
and frozen blueberries. Since I'm going grocery shopping tomorrow, I basically try to use up everything in my fridge, while also kind of tuning in to like what my body was craving. I was really craving avocado, and I knew I needed to use up the kale, but I didn't have a ripe avocado, so I took that as my body craving fats. So I had some peanut butter on my toast. I'm also going to take my vitamins. This is Balance. It's basically mushrooms, and it's an adaptogen, but it's got reishi and ginseng, and it also has like cordyceps and some, 2 other things that I don't know how to pronounce, but they have really good benefits. And basically this just helps to keep me balanced. No, but seriously, it really helps with stress and like reducing anxiety. This is the company that I actually work for as my second job. I do like their marketing campaigns for them. I love this. I'm like literally almost done. I have 3 left. It's been like my stress went way down, and I don't know, like, yes, I work for them, but I started using this before I worked for them and like loved it. So it was just kind of like a really good fit for me. If you struggle with stress or anxiety, or you just want a little bit more like energy and focus, highly recommend. I will leave the link in the description below, and I do have a discount code. I don't remember if it's for 10 or 15%, but I will put it right here for you. And then you can get a little bit of money off when you order it. It's now 9:30. I have about 0 motivation to sit through a 3-hour lecture, but we're gonna do it. I'm still upset, by the way, because I went to go get my hair cut, and she's like, how's like 2 inches, and she held my hair up and like showed me, and I was like, yeah, that's fine. Like, it was a bit, but I said like I don't want to lose like a ton of length, because it was down to like my butt crack basically. And she's like, and then she snips, and I finished, and she cut off like this much. Like, she literally, it was like up to like here. And I was like, oh, Like the haircut was really good, like, and I probably needed it. It made my hair really healthy, but it was a lot of length. I was like, should I get you a ruler? I could get you a ruler if you want. Okay, this is like really nice lighting, so I'm just gonna show you how my core is doing because my abs are coming in and it's so exciting. Not really just for the appearance of them, I just mean more like my core is strong, which helps me out in all my lifts and my handstands and everything in the gym. So that's the most exciting part for me. Another thing that I do that keeps me and my mental health in check is staying present. And everyone always is kind of like talking about like being present and just live in the moment and it's like gonna do really good things for you. And it's so true, but no one ever really talks about like how to do that. Like, you know what I mean? One thing I started doing that helped me a lot that I used to do all of the time was multitasking. Now, I don't think multitasking is bad if it's in the same category. If you are both cleaning and cooking at the same time, you're like multitasking, but you're doing like the same general thing. Whereas if I used to go to the gym and when I was walking on the treadmill, I would read my textbook for school. And then I would come home and I would be cooking and then I would also be having my like TV time or like watch YouTube videos, which isn't bad, but then I wouldn't have a time of the day where I actually sat down and I just enjoyed watching a YouTube video. And then every single time I was cooking, I was like half paying attention to what I was doing and half watching a video. I think being present is just really focusing on the task at hand. This has helped me so much, and I used to think I wasn't going to get as much done because I wasn't doing multiple things at the same time, but I actually get more done now and I do it in a better way that feels so much better. When I go to the gym, I go to the gym. When I'm doing school, I do school. That way it doesn't ruin my gym session, which is supposed to be me time, and it also doesn't impact my studying time because I wasn't even retaining the stuff I was reading. But having said that, during this lecture, the first half was like more talkative, so I just sat there like curling my hair and then I would like chime in and say my pieces and like pay attention. And then during the second half, she kind of just like talks about things, and instead of just sitting here listening, which makes it really difficult for me to focus, I just like sweep my house, like wipe the counters and clean up at the same time, which I know kind of goes against what I just said, but this I found works for me. So I just wanted to touch on that, and now I'm gonna clean my house during the second half of this lecture. I sweep every Monday. It's so, like, it blows my mind. Where does it come from? I don't wear shoes in here. A lot of it's my hair. I only mop every other week, mostly because I hate mopping. I don't want to mop, like no part of me. So I'm just gonna spot mop. I'm just gonna go around and like any spots that, you know, I might just do it with my hand and a cloth and just get any spots that I feel need to come off. Honestly, my house kind of like looks the exact same as before I did it because I keep things like tidy, but to me, like I can feel the difference. So good. This is one of my songs, and originally, I'll wait for it. There's like a little pause there before it transitions to the next chord, like progression. And I was with this guy and he helped me out. And now, it's so much smoother. And that's one of my favorite songs. It's crazy when you do your makeup and it gives you like a little bit of like a confidence boost, I guess. Anyways, I'm gonna pick out an outfit now and shoot some content for those photos. I had a little break playing guitar after my lecture, and then content photos, and then more school. Thankfully, the new strategy of contacting them through email first, I've gotten like 10 times more responses.
Perspective and opinions, like you're a fucking genius. You know, I know that, you know that. So
thank you. I just took pictures in a black shirt, but I think that this one's like a little bit like prettier. This is the bracelet and this is the necklace. I love that it has 2 chains. Like I just, oh, it's so pretty. And it's perfect for like when you don't want to buy real jewelry, but you're tired of buying like the cheap stuff that just tarnishes, and then yeah, it's only $10, but then you have to like replace it constantly. Whereas you could just buy something like this for like a little bit more, but not too much, and then have it last. If you guys want 15% off, you can use this code for like the next 3 months, and I don't get anything out of you using the code, you just save 15%, so yeah. I just made lunch. I did like a little tuna bowl. Originally I was going to have a tuna melt like on bread, but then I found this rice in my cupboard and I just decided I really wanted that, so it took a little bit longer to make. But I just put in some tuna, a pickle, celery, green onion, which look at these scissors that my brother got me to cut green onion with. I'm obsessed. And then I put corn in randomly. Don't know, I was just randomly craving corn. And then I used half the fat mayo. I switched to half the fat mayo because I'm obsessed with mayo, and if I eat that much mayo in a day, it just contributes so much to calories that don't help me to reach my fitness goals. However, if you taste the difference between the two, just use the regular mayo, okay? Like, it's not gonna kill you. Sometimes if I'm craving in that one, I just eat that one. Like, I don't really care that much. The other thing is I don't track the pickle and the celery and the green onion and like all that because it's just a waste of time. It's like a few calories. I'm not like super specific with like tracking. I mostly do it just to like view how about what I'm eating. Also, it's really good for like a food diary too for me because I'm supposed to keep a food diary for my like medical things. I have no motivation to do anything. I just ate a cookie. Now I'm gonna have some Smart Sweets. I don't know why I'm craving sugar. I feel like I'm about to get my period, but I'm not. But I feel like the feelings of about to get your period, you know? I have school to do. I don't even want those. It's now nearly 7 p.m. I've just studied for the last like 3 hours, I guess. I'm now going to work for a couple hours on my other job, make some protein oats for dinner, and go